Hello, listeners, and welcome to yet another segment of the Rivalry podcast as part of episode 135. I just want to quickly refresh your brain on my thought for the Nigeria versus Ghana game. Remember last week we dropped a video on the Unity Cup squad, but today I just want to give you my quick thoughts on what we can anticipate in the starting lineup and my score predictions with the minimal information we have. So, who is in the squad already? We've got starting Nwabali, Maduka Okoye, and Amas Obasogie as goalkeepers. Bruno Yemachi, Semi Ajayi, Igor Ugbo, Ifeanyi Oyebuchi, Junior Onduka, Sadiq Ismail, Waliu Ojetoye, and Felix Agu are in the squad as defenders. And then in midfield, we've got Wilfred Ndidi, Frank Onyeka, Crescent Uche, Papa Mustafa Daniel, Collins, Ugueze, and Xavier Isaac as midfielders. And in the forward line, we'll see Samuel Chukwueze, Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, Nathan Tella, Cyril Desert, Tolua Kudare, Ahmed Musa, Sikiru Alimi, and Abubakar Adamu have been called up as forwards. I mean, when you look at this team, even though a lot of our regulars like the Bassis of the world, Alex Iwobis, Victor Osimhen, Lookman are all missing, you have to say that because of our squad depth, this is still a pretty healthy and big, or like I said, still a lot of talent on show that we should be expecting the best from Nigeria tomorrow. If I was to go by what we saw Eric Shell play in the last games for Nigeria, I think we'll end up seeing a 4-2-3-1 formation in this game. But he may experiment and play two strikers, especially because Nigeria, we like to call up way more attackers than defenders, even though you only play 4 in a match. I never understand it. But what do I think will be the starting lineup? I mean, it's hard to predict because of we've only seen the manager managed 2 games and they were competitive. This is a friendly match, of course, so he's probably going to rotate, test some new players. So let's see how it all goes. But should be one to watch for sure. Anyway, in goal, we expect that as Nwabali or Maduka Okoye to start. Me personally, I know Maduka Okoye is going to start the game against Russia because Nwabali is not called up for that squad. So we may see Nwabali start tomorrow. But I won't be surprised if we see Okoye start because Okoye is the better goalkeeper, but Nwabali has not let Nigeria down. So either two will be fine, but I'm gonna say likely to be Nwabali. Left back, we could see Bruno Yemachi start because he's the established left back player. But Felix Agu has been, how do I say Felix like I'm in Lagos? Felix Agu, the left back, has been cleared to play for the Nigerian national team, and I would love to see Eric Shelley just blood him in and start him straight away tomorrow. Let's see what he can do. Let's see how he handles the pressure. But it's likely just for sake of easing him in. We'll see Yemachi start, and then we'll see Felix Agu come in as a sub. It's a friendly game, so I believe you're allowed 5 or 7 subs. So there should be enough players getting games in this one. Centre back pairing, I'm sure we would see Semi Ajayi, and Igor Ugbo. Those are the 2 most established centre backs in the squad. There is a chance he may give a chance to one of the MPFL centre backs, maybe a Junior Onduka or an Oyebuchi, but I'm leaning towards seeing Ajayi and Ugbo probably start. Igor Ugbo needs to make his debut anyway, and Semi Ajayi is the more established international, so Ajayi will definitely play. So watch this space. Right back is where it gets tricky. None of our usual starters, Olaino or Sai Samuel, are around. Sadiq Ismail has got 1 cap for Nigeria too, so I will not be surprised if he ends up playing. Just because he's got the experience. But like I said in the last episode, I've heard that Waliu Ojetoye has been incredible in the MPFL this season, so maybe he may get a run out in right back. Who knows? Watch this space, but I think Sadiq Ismail will get the nod. In the central midfield, I think it'll be a straight one. Wilfred Ndidi and Frank Onyeka will start based on the players. Nobody else in this squad even has a cap for Nigeria yet. So it's very likely that Ndidi and Onyeka, based on their experience, will start this game. And I think that gives us the solid base that we expect. Now, the central attacking midfielder, I'd love to see Crescent Uche start this game. I think he's earned the right. Based on even the way he plays for Getafe and Bordelas, that would be a position that should suit him well, so he has a bit more creative freedom. Alex Iwobi is not around, and Sarade Lebashu is not around, so I think it's a chance to give Crescent Uche his debut, which he thoroughly deserves. In the wing positions, I'm pretty sure Moses Simon will start and probably captain the team. I'm not sure if Simon or Ndidi is even vice captain after Ekong, but one of them will be captain. But Moses Simon will definitely start for Nigeria. I also think we would see Nathan Tella start. It's possible because it could be Chukwueze though, because Chukwueze has a lot more caps for Nigeria. But we know that his performances have flattered the deceiver over the past few years, ever since he broke out in the 2019 AFCON. So watch this space. But I'm predicting we'll see Nathan Tella finally get his debut for Nigeria and start this game tomorrow. At striker, we have a few options. You know, we've got Ian Acho, we've got Aroko Dare, we've got Dezas, we've got Sikiru Alimi and Abubakar Adamu. I am 99% sure we will see either Tolu Aroko Dare or Cyril Dezas start. I personally would love to see Dezas given the opportunity, considering the season he's had. And you know, Tolu Aroko Dare was given his opportunity in the last 2 games, and he made a contribution which helped Osimhen score. But Aroko Dare, he could improve, let's put it that way. So let's see if Dezas gets the nod, but one of 2 of them would play. It could be an entirely different lineup of formation, but those are just the predictions I have based on the limited squad we have available and the fact that our manager has only been in charge for 2 games with the Nigerian national team so far. One thing to quickly mention before I give my predictions is the Ghana squad. Ghana's squad is also lacking a lot of star players. The likes of Partey, Kudus, Inaki Williams, none of them have been called up. Semenyo, they've all been given a rest. Alexander Jiku, given a rest. But they still have quite a few players, you know. Goalkeepers, Lawrence Atizigi is in there, plays for St. Gallen. In their defense, we still have Gideon Mensah here and Mohamed Salisu of AS Monaco. So a pretty good player. Remember him from his Premier League days. Also, they've got in midfield Kalib Yerenki, who plays for FC Northland. Abdul Salis Samed, who plays for Sunderland, so he's just moving up to the Premier League now. They've got an absolute superstar in the making in Ibrahim Suleimana, who plays for Atalanta alongside Ademola Lookman, and he played an exceptional part in Atlanta scoring a 3rd place position in the final 5 games of the season. He scored a cracker in one of the games as well, so watch out for him. Also, in attack, we'll see Christopher Boa Bonsu, who plays for Genk. Of course, Jordan Ayew's in the squad and will probably captain the team. And then they've got Felix Afena-Gyan, who played well against us in the World Cup qualifiers back in 2022. And then they've got a striker, Mohamed Gaddafi Fuseni, who plays for Union Saint-Gilloise, who have just been crowned as the champions in Belgium. So watch out. The usuals, as I said already, Salisu, Gideon Mensah, Jordan Ayew, Felix Afena-Gyan, and Lawrence Atizigi. So there's a bit of familiarity in there. But the main ones to watch for me, like I said, Ibrahim Suleimana of Atalanta. Watch out for him tomorrow. He could give us some problems in the middle of the park. And also Mohamed Fuseni, who just won the league title with Union Saint-Gilloise and will be playing in the Champions League next season. Now, my score predictions with the limited information we have from both teams. It's always an occasion when Nigeria play Ghana, especially in England. I'm sure that Nigerians and Ghanaians will be out in full force to support both teams, so look out for that. But my score prediction would be 3-1 for Nigeria. I think Eric Shelley really needs to let the shackles off, and we need to see the team play and perform really, really well in this game, just to give us a bit of hope. Let him give us something to just hold on to for now. As people have mentioned, the Unity Cup in 2004 was when Obafemi Martins broke out as a star for the Nigerian national team. So it's an opportunity for a few of these players to lay down the gauntlet and show the national team manager what they could do. So I'm hoping they take their chances and we just see really, really good football. Because honestly, after this week and the friendlies coming, I'm also looking forward to taking a break from football and enjoying the summer so we can recharge for our clubs as well as national team playing their World Cup qualifiers. But let's see how the national team do, and hopefully tomorrow will be a fantastic occasion. I've got my flags ready, jerseys, everything, so we're gonna go support the team in full force. But enjoy the game. I hope you are able to watch it, and of course we'll bring you a review of how the game goes on Thursday, as well as the preview for the game against either Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago, which will be taking place on Saturday. Until next time, I've been your host Olu Oke. Please remember to follow us on all social media channels. We're Nigeria Football Weekly everywhere except on Twitter at NFWPOD. Until next time, take care and enjoy the football and the Champions League final coming soon. Ciao, ciao.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell to get a notification whenever we drop a video. You can also find our social media channels listed below. And of course, up Super Eagles and Nigeriano they ever carry last.